Hi guys, today we're going to put together everything that we've learned, adding and subtracting rational expressions and multiplying and dividing and factoring. So this is like the culminating event of this chapter. So complex fractions means a fraction divided by a fraction. Its form is a over b, all divided by c over d. We want to change a fraction divided by a fraction to a fraction multiplied by its reciprocal. We're going to make it, the first step is to make a single fraction divided by a single fraction. Step 2 is to keep, change, flip, or multiply by the reciprocal. Step 3 is to factor. Step 4 is to reduce. All right, so let's look at a few. On the first one, we already have a single fraction divided by a single fraction. So we're good to go. We're going to change it to multiply by the reciprocal. So we have x over 5 times 5 over 2x, reduce. So the 5's divide, the x's divide. We're left with a 1 over 2. On example 2, the top one is not a single fraction yet. So we're going to make it a single fraction, y minus 1 over 1. We need to get a common denominator here. So right now I have y over 1 minus 1 over y. I'm going to multiply this times a y over a y to get a common denominator on the bottom. The denominator on the top and the denominator on the bottom do not need to match. I'm going to put this together. So it becomes y squared minus 1 over y, where this was y squared over y minus 1 over y. So all I did was put it together. Then I changed the form, so I'm going to rewrite it. Y minus 1 over 1 times y over y squared minus 1. All right, so now I'm back to multiplying. So I'm going to do a difference of two perfect squares on the bottom. And then I'm going to divide the like terms. So my final answer is y over y plus 1. We'll look at the next one. All right, so on the next one, we want to get a common denominator also. So this one needs an x over x on the top. The bottom needs an x squared over x squared. We're going to write it as a single fraction. This would become x over x plus 1 over x squared over x squared minus 1 over x squared. Put it together. So we get x plus 1 over x, all divided by x squared minus 1 over x squared. We're going to keep, change, flip, because we have a single fraction over a single fraction. So we have x plus 1 over x times the reciprocal, x squared over x squared minus 1. Factor and reduce, x minus 1, x plus 1. Divide x with the x squared. So we get x over x minus 1. All right, you try the next one. Hopefully you got the same common denominators put together as a single fraction. If you want to skip that middle step, feel free. Just depends on your confidence in this. We're going to rewrite it as multiplied by the reciprocal. We're going to factor x squared plus 5x plus 6 is a trinomial. X plus 2, x plus 3. Final answer is x over x plus 3. You try the last two and check your answers. All right, good luck. Then there'll be some practice problems for you to do. If you don't get the last two correct, feel free to call me and ask for help. I'll put the answers up on your paper. Have a great day.